Hello, family. God bless you all. We'll pick up in the book of Enoch, chapter 51. And in those days shall the earth also give back that which has been entrusted to it. And Sheol also shall give back that which it has received. And hell shall give back that which it owes. For in those days the elect one shall arise, and he shall choose the righteous and holy from among them. For the day has drawn near that they should be saved. And in those days the elect one shall sit on his throne, and all the secrets of wisdom and counsel shall pour from his mouth. For the Lord of spirits hath given them to him, and has glorified him. In those days shall the mountains leap like rams, and the hills shall skip like lambs, satisfied with milk. And the faces of all the angels in heaven shall be lighted up with joy. And the earth shall rejoice, and the righteous shall dwell on it, and the elect shall walk on it. Chapter 52. And after those days, in that place where I had seen all the visions of that which is hidden, for I had been carried off in a whirlwind, and they had borne me towards the west. There my eyes saw all the secret things of heaven that shall be: a mountain of iron, a mountain of copper, a mountain of silver, and a mountain of gold, and a mountain of soft metal, and a mountain of lead. And I asked the angel who went with me, saying, What things are these which I have seen in secret? And he said to me, All these things which you have seen shall serve the authority of his Messiah, that he may be powerful and mighty on the earth. The angel of peace answered me, saying, Wait a little while, and all secret things shall be revealed to you, things which surround the Lord of spirits. And these mountains which your eyes have seen, the mountain of iron, and the mountain of copper, and the mountain of silver, and the mountain of gold, and the mountain of soft metal, and the mountain of lead, all of these shall be like wax before a fire in the presence of the elect one. Like the water which streams down from above on those mountains, and they shall be weak under his feet. And it shall come to pass in those days that none shall be saved, either by gold or by silver, and none will be able to save themselves or escape. And there shall be no iron for war, nor materials for breastplates. Bronze shall be of no use, tin shall be worthless, and lead shall not be desired. All these things shall be destroyed from the face of the earth when the elect one appears before the Lord of spirits. Chapter 53. There my eyes saw a deep valley with its mouth open, and all who dwell on the earth and sea and the islands shall bring gifts and presents and tokens of homage to him. But that deep valley shall not become full. And their hands commit lawless deeds, and everything the righteous work at, the sinners devour. the sinners shall be destroyed in front of the face of the Lord of spirits, and they shall be banished from off the face of his earth, and they shall perish forever and ever. For I saw all the angels of punishment abiding there and preparing all the instruments of Satan. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, for whom are they preparing these instruments? And he said to me, they prepare these for the kings and the powerful of this earth, that they may with them they be destroyed. That they may be with them, they be destroyed. After this, the righteous and elect one shall cause the house of his congregation to appear, and from then on shall hinder no more. In the name of the Lord of spirits. And these mountains shall not stand as solid ground before his righteousness, but the hills shall be like springs of water, and the righteous shall have rest from the oppression of sinners. Chapter 54. And I looked and turned to another part of the earth, and saw there a deep valley with burning fire. And they brought the kings and the powerful, and began to cast them into this deep valley. And there my eyes saw how they made their instruments for them, iron chains of immeasurable weight. And I asked the angel of peace who was with me, saying, for whom are these chains being prepared? And he said to me, these are being prepared for the host of Azazel, so that they may take them and throw them into the bottom of the pit of hell, and they shall cover their jaws with rough stones, as the Lord of spirits commanded. And Michael and Gabriel and Raphael and Phanuel shall take hold of them on that great day, and throw them into the burning furnace on that day. And the Lord of spirits may take vengeance on them for their unrighteousness in becoming servants to Satan, and for leading astray those who live on earth. And in those days, a punishment will come from the Lord of spirits, and he will open all the storehouses of waters above heaven, and of the fountains which are under the surface of the earth. And all the waters shall become together with the waters of heaven. That which is above heaven is the masculine, and the water which is beneath the earth is the feminine. And they shall destroy all who live on the dry land, and those who live under the ends of heaven. And when they have acknowledged the unrighteousness which they have done on the earth, by these they shall perish. Chapter 55. And after that, the head of days repented and said, I have destroyed all who dwell on the earth to no avail. And he swore by his great name, from now on I will not do this to all who dwell on the earth again. And I will not set a sign in heaven. And this shall be a covenant of good faith between me and them forever, so long as heaven is above the earth. and this is in accordance with my command. When I have desired to take hold of them by the hand of the angels on the day of tribulation, anger, and pain because of this, I will cause my punishment and anger to abide on them, says God, the Lord of spirits. You mighty kings who live on the earth, you shall have to watch my elect one sit on the throne of glory and judge Azazel and all his associates and all his host in the name of the Lord of spirits. Chapter 56. And I saw there the host of the angels of punishment going, and they held scourges and chains of iron and bronze. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, saying, to whom are these who hold the scourges going? And he said to me, each one to the ones they have chosen and to their loved ones, that they may be cast into the chasm of the abyss in the valley. And then that valley shall be filled with ones they chose and their loved ones, and the days of their lives shall be at an end, and the days of their leading astray shall no longer be remembered. In those days the angels shall return and gather together and throw themselves to the east on the Parthians and Medes, Medes, the Medes and the Medes. They shall stir up the kings, so that a spirit of unrest and disturbance will come on them, and they shall drive them from their thrones, that they may rush out like lions from their lairs, and as hungry wolves among their flocks. And they shall go up and trample the lands of my elect ones, and the land of his elect ones shall be before them a threshing floor. But the city of my righteous ones shall be a hindrance to their horses, and they shall begin to fight among themselves, and their own right hand shall be strong against themselves. And a man shall not know his brother, nor a son his father or his mother, until there will be innumerable corpses because of their slaughter, and their punishment shall be not in vain. In those days hell shall open its jaws, and they shall be swallowed up. Their destruction shall be final. Hell, Sheol, Sheol, hell shall devour the sinners in the presence of the elect. Chapter 57. And it came to pass after this that I saw another host of chariots and men riding on them. They were coming on the winds from the east and from the west to the south. The noise of their chariots was heard. And when this turmoil took place, the holy ones from heaven watched it. And the pillars of the earth were shaken and moved, and the sound of it was heard from one end of heaven to the other in one day. And all shall fall down and worship the Lord of spirits. This is the end of the second parable. Chapter 58. And I began to speak the third parable concerning the righteous and elect. Blessed are you, you righteous and elect, for glorious shall be your lot. And the righteous shall be in the light of the sun, and the elect will be in the light of eternal life. The days of their life shall be unending, and the days of holy will be without number. And they shall seek the light and find righteousness with the Lord of spirits. Peace be to the righteous in the name of the eternal Lord. And after this, it shall be said to the holy in heaven that they should seek secrets of righteousness and the destiny of faith. For it has become bright as the sun on earth, and the darkness is passed away. And there shall be light that never ends, and to a number of days they shall not come. For the darkness shall first have been destroyed, and the light of righteousness established forever before the Lord of spirits. Chapter 59. In those days my eyes saw the secrets of the lightning and of the lights, and they judge and execute their judgment, and they illuminate for a blessing or a curse as the Lord of spirits wills. And there I saw the secrets of the thunder, and how when it resounds above in heaven, the sound thereof is heard, and he caused me to see the judgments executed on the earth, whether they are for well-being and blessing, or for a curse, according to the word of the Lord of spirits. And after that, all the secrets of the lights and lightning were shown to me, and they lighten for blessing and for satisfying. Chapter 60. In the year 500, in the 7th month, on the 14th day of the month in the life of Enoch. In that parable, I saw how a mighty quaking made the heaven of heavens to quake, and the host of the Most High, and the angels, 1,000 thousands and 10,000 times 10,000, were disquieted with great foreboding. And the head of days sat on the throne of his glory, and the angels and the righteous stood around him. And a great trembling seized me, and fear took hold of me, and my legs gave way, and I melted with weakness, and I fell on my face. And Michael sent another angel from among the holy ones, and he raised me up. And when he had raised me up, my spirit returned, for I had not been able to endure the look of this host, and the disturbance and the shaking of heaven. And Michael said to me, "Why are you upset with such a vision? Until this day, his mercy and long suffering has lasted toward those who dwell on earth. And when the day and the power and the punishment and the judgment come, which the Lord of spirits hath prepared for those who worship not the righteous law, and for those who deny the righteous judgment, and for those who take his name in vain, that day is prepared. It will be a covenant for the elect, but for sinners and inquisition, when the punishment of the Lord of spirits shall rest on them, it will not come in vain, and it shall slay the children with their mothers and the children with their fathers. And on that day, two monsters were separated from one another. A female monster named Leviathan to dwell in the abyss of the ocean over the fountains of the waters. And the male is named Behemoth, who occupied with his breast a wasted wilderness named Duidan, 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 on the east of the garden where the elect and righteous dwell, where my grandfather was taken up, the seventh from Adam, the first man whom the Lord of spirits created. And I asked the other angel to show me the might of those monsters, how they were separated on one day and thrown, the one into the abyss of the sea and the other to the earth's desert. And he said to me, Son of man, you wish to know what is kept secret. And the other angel who went with me and showed me what was kept secret told me what is first and last in heaven in the sky, and beneath the earth in the depth, and at the ends of heaven, and on the foundation of heaven. In the storehouses of the winds, and how the winds are divided, and how they are weighed, and how the doors of the winds are calculated, for each according to the power of the wind, and the power of the lights of the moon, according to the power that is fitting, and the divisions of the stars according to their names, and how all the divisions are divided, and the thunder according to the places where they fall, and all the divisions that are made among the lightning, that it may light, and their hosts that they may at once obey. For the thunder has places of rest which are assigned, while it is waiting for its peal. And the thunder and lightning are inseparable. And although not one and undivided, they both go together in spirit and are not separated. For when lightning flashes, the thunder utters its voice, and the spirit enforces a pause during the peal, and divides equally between them. For the treasury of their peals is like the sand, and each one of them, as it peals, is held in with a bridle, and turned back by the power of the Spirit, and pushed forward according to the many parts of the earth. And the spirit of the sea is masculine and strong, and according to the might of his strength, he draws it back with a rein. And in like manner, it is driven forward and disperses in the midst of all the mountains of the earth. And the spirit of the hoarfrost is his own angel, and the spirit of the hail is a good angel, and the spirit of the snow has forsaken his storehouse because of his strength. And there is a special spirit there, and that which ascends from it is like smoke, and its name is frost. And the spirit of the mist is not united with them in their storehouse, but it has a special storehouse, for its course is glorious, both in light and in darkness, and in winter and in summer. And in its storehouse is an angel. And the spirit of the dew, which has its dwelling at the end of heaven, and is connected with the storehouse of the rain, and its course is in winter and summer, and its clouds and the clouds of the mist are connected, and the one gives to the other. And when the spirit of the rain goes out from its storehouse, the angels come and open the storehouse and lead it out. And when it is diffused over the whole earth, it unites with the water on the earth. And whenever it unites with the water on the earth, they are nourishment for the earth from the Most High, who is in heaven. Therefore, there is a measurement of the rain, and the angels are in charge of it. And these things I saw towards the garden of the righteous. And the angel of peace, who was with me, said to me, these two monsters, prepared in accordance with the greatness of the Lord, will feed them the punishment of the Lord. And the children will be killed with their mothers, and sons with their fathers. Thank you again for listening, family. Many blessings to you, and have a great day.